Thank you, Stephen. So as we can see here, the demo or scenario I'm going to go through is using solely DevOps for my build and deployment. And in my DevOps project, I provisioned a Git repository, which has 3 branches. We have the master branch, we have a development branch, and we have a feature branch. The feature branch is where I will do my development on, and then I will create a pull request to merge my changes from the feature branch to the develop branch. That will trigger a continuous integration run of my build pipeline, take my changes which got merged to develop, build them, pack them up, and then make them available for my release pipeline to be deployed through a continuous delivery trigger automatically to my test environment and other stages. So let me actually go into my environment and I'll show you around screen. So like I mentioned, we have a main development feature branch. So typically we don't allow changes in those branches. And anytime we want to create new changes or introduce new features, we would create feature branches. So I have one feature branch created here, and then those changes from the feature branch then can be migrated or merged to the develop branch using a pull request. And that gives you a lot of control and make sure that your development, especially the main branch, stays and remains clean, and you have some governance and some workflow approval process and so on and so forth. So in my feature branch, I have 2 applications. I have my project portfolio tracker, but I also have here a new demo card game, which I'm going to make some changes on. So we'll dive into that in just a second. The first pipeline is called feature commit solution to repo. So after I make my change in the Power Platform environment, I will run this pipeline, and this pipeline will take the changes I made and commit them to my feature branch. And then I will create a pull request to merge my changes from a feature branch to the develop branch. And then the develop build pipeline will automatically kick off because it will see that there's new changes and it will automatically build them for me. And then that in turn will trigger a release using this release pipeline, which I created here. So this release pipeline has multiple stages. We can see here there's a continuous deployment trigger. So when there's a new build, when the new build becomes available, it will automatically create my release, and then it will attempt or initiate the deployment to my test environment and subsequent stages. In here, similar to my Power Platform pipeline, I have 3 stages, 3 main stages: test, UAT, and production. I also have a stage to deploy to my training environment, but I could have also additional ones, QA or sandbox or whatever you like. So that's the power of DevOps. You're very flexible. There's a lot of different controls and rules you can put in place to manage these life cycles of your application across these different environments.